Do you have any tracks you want me to put in here that you just? Oh yeah, let me do that. Let me do that. Yeah, I forgot about that. What was the name of it? What was the name of it? I mean, what's the name of the? I have it. I had it bookmarked. That's fine. I tested it, but a long time ago. So we can put. I can put that in there as well. Yeah, that's pretty shitty. Was it the Globe 3.0? No, that was the other one. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, see, it's doing that thing where I can't bookmark those old ones. Remember how it was messing up with the short? Yeah, I mean, it's like a lot of the known people, they get verified just to get verified, and it doesn't seem right. I won't say anything, but it's like there's some not so good tracks that have been streamed, in my opinion anyway. Alright, loading it up now. Yeah, nice try, asshole. Douchebag was trying to blow me up when I was loading the playlist. I could hear him coming for me, and then it started exploding. There it goes, Martin.
Yeah. Oh, God, I nearly choked then.
Shroud, are you coming in this one or no? Does everything look okay? Catch a boss,
What's
that's
turn off?
fine.
Off, on. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can stream now if you want.
I don't host much, so. I don't, I think I gave it like a 3, but I notated it for myself that I wanted to play it some more because I only did 2 laps on it and it seemed okay, but I don't know if it was 4 okay. Okay. I guess I kind of like the little spin that he put on this area, but yeah, see
Oh,
that just that little section through there didn't seem too fun. I try to picture like 30 people on the track, you know what I mean? And I think that stunt section would be a disaster. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. See, I don't like those blind corners like that. I don't know why people put signs up where you can't see the corner. Yeah, see, all this is just is not needed. You know what I mean? Oh, sorry. Yeah, and it makes it a blind corner where you can't see anything, and yeah, this whole right-hand section is unneeded. I agree. Oh yeah, there's huge hitboxes, isn't there? All right, have a good night.
okay, Anthony. See you later, mate. Be good. Um, first impressions, because I've done it myself. I think he's overpropped it.
Yeah, there's too many, especially in this section right here. We don't need all that junk.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
that needs moving out.
Yeah. Yeah. To me, a one is you can't do it. Like it's not good, and two is like really bad. And you can race it, but it's just really bad.
Ground props don't need to be on the road.
Can it be fixed though? You think? See, what are your thoughts? And I don't even know if it's legal to do this, but like if you had like a track that was a three, like I would say this is probably a three. It's okay. And reaching out to the creator and letting him know your thoughts. Oh, I didn't know anybody was doing that. See, so have I, but people don't watch my streams. But
I do.
like I work with Martin on his track. I think it's okay to do. I mean, if you have a truck that's a two or a one, then not really worth it, I guess. But yeah, Yeah, and see, I haven't retested because I didn't know anybody was reaching out to the creators to change their tracks. So I haven't ever retested anything. You know? Did you load it with your heart? But then you've got that. Is that it's not the best track. I mean, I know a lot of people love it, but it's not. It's not like a 5 in my opinion. And then is that a 2 submission track? I mean, I mean, people can say what they want, but he is who he is, and I don't know. But at this point, if we only have like, let's say 20 tracks, and I don't know how long Brophy wants to run this out for, but some people have, 2 or 3 fantastic tracks. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, I mean, I get the point that we want everybody to have a chance, but if they're just all garbage, then what's the point?
Needs a double checkpoint in the first corner as well. You can go right around the outside of it.
See, I've been trying to leave honest feedback in my notes, just because I think that's what the creators would want. Not, Yeah, I agree. Like Initial D or whatever the fuck that track is. Are you the one that rated it like negative 10,000? That's good. But I guess I could see some people might really like that kind of thing. No, I mean, you can drift down that one section that we came up, and that's really it, but you can't really link it with anything. Yeah, I don't either. It's just, if you would have renamed it like Test Your Patience track, I would give them like a 2. Like, hey, you did, whatever. See, I hated that thing, but maybe I need to do it again. Yeah, put a lot of time into it. Yeah. I try not to read other people's notes before. Yeah.
I would give that something like a 3.25 or a 3.2, something like that.
See, I gave it a 3, and I think that's where it should be at right now.
Yeah, something around there. I think it'd be good if you.
I don't know if you
sort
can
of
get
like
it to
took a lot
4.
of props
I don't
out.
know.
No, I don't think so.
No, what are we racing it with? It says Pisswasser. Are we supposed to race it with muscles? My God. Stupid people. Start finish right on the corner, nice. Oh, look at all the metal barriers.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking left slipstream on. I swore that was off. Actually, I know it was off.
Oh.
If they put disable slipstream and leave it on, does that make it slipstream no matter what? You know in the creator where you can disable, so is it catch up? Is it slipstream? Is it catch up that you can turn off? Oh, damn jump. What the heck? Where are we going? Oh my God. I should have listened to you. Oh, it gets worse. Yeah, it's more than the other one, you're right. No checkpoint here.
Nope.
Let's see, there needs to be a checkpoint there. Well, that's just terrible checkpoint placement. Where are we going, around here, I guess? Or did I go the wrong way?
Where's the checkpoints?
Yeah, just keep following the road. The thing that sucks is, yeah, I did the same thing. Is somebody probably put a lot of time into this though. I mean, not a ton, but it's just not good, and I don't know.
I was gonna say, it looks like a lot of stunt props snapped to me.
It is. Yeah, he's. Yeah, I mean, like this section right here, this back straight, doesn't need it because there's already a road underneath us. And then we have like a little jump right there. And the drift corner, that's nice. But see, I wouldn't rate this a 1. I'd put it at a 2. I'm not saying it's
Yeah, I
good,
agree.
but a 1 to me is something that you can't race, and we can race this, just not enjoyable.
If you change the checkpoints up a little bit, then it's definitely raceable. But there's too many stump barriers and upside down track.
Yeah, I know. It's. I don't think it can't be fixed, in my opinion. It's like Op said. It's the airport. We don't need all this stuff. No, that's what I thought. No, I agree.
And that last corner's just not good. Yeah, I would say around about a 2.
Yeah, I mean, to me, a
Because
1.
if you sorted the checkpoints out, it is playable if you sorted a few props out as well.
Well, it's still playable now. It's just not good. I guess to me, a 1 would be something. Well, maybe that's what a 0 is for. Well, I don't know. I'll just give it a thumbs up. Jesus.
So, just to the toilet.
Is this actual rally track? I guess we could race in the retinues. Is that what it was designed for? Oh, yeah, 6.5. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, okay, I'm ready.
GTA Mode 1. Everything looks good this time.
Rally track, yeah.
Yep.
I'll take the Omnis because that's always a good tester.
Did you see the fryer?
Okay.
It's almost a 7-mile track, Martin, so put your
Yeah,
seatbelts
okay.
on. Put your seatbelts on.
Good job we just mentioned the toilet then.
I have a feeling I know what this truck's going to be. It's going to be nothing but checkpoints placed around.
I really wish I'd taken Metropolis now.
Why?
Because it's a lot faster in a straight line.
I'm not catching that. I'm not catching you. Not the Metropolis.
Yeah, but you took it slow.
Uh,
Where's the checkpoints?
Oh, fucking hitbox, piece of shit. That's a bit twitchy. Alright, so far it's not terrible, I guess. But it's so far not creative whatsoever.
Missing some checkpoints, I'll put it that way.
Yeah, and you can do this in free mode, you know.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, checkpoints are pretty bad.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't. You can't really go anywhere else. So you have to get that part, but
True, but you're still going to put the checkpoints in the right place.
yeah. I guess they had one job just to put checkpoints down on a normal truck and didn't get that right. Whoa.
Hey, where's the checkpoint on this corner? There isn't one.
Checkpoint should have been there. And you didn't block off the cheat path. Oh, it's not going to end well for me.
Nice. Nice and dirty.
I went to the right too far and hit the mountain. I will say I spent most of my time during my first days of GTA playing in 3-mode racing around this section just by myself because it was so fun and challenging.
Oh, I'm in the river.
Is there any props in this game, in this track at all? Oh yeah, sorry. Oh, I fucking followed your line.
Where am I going? Am I going straight on? Am I going left or?
No, it's behind you. Martin, you gotta turn around.
No.
That's the pit lane. It's a pit lane.
Right, okay. I'll take your word for it.
Oh.
Oh, sorry about that. I'm not waiting for that.
Well, I'm ahead of you. Yeah, I'm so thankful we didn't do 2 laps. Get on the damn road, you jackass.
Well, this is just a route around Los Santos. This just doesn't do anything for me at all.
No, I mean...
Checkpoints are all over.
They literally just put checkpoints down wherever and put, sticky barriers where they don't even need to be. Not sure why those ones were there, but I'm not waiting for that shit. Oh, there's some props. There's some props over there, though. Yep,
there's a prop up on the left-hand side.
And he makes it into a stunt race because of that. It's got arrows playing the wrong way. What was that one track that we tested? Oh my god!
Nicely placed.
Wow.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. See, this is just a troll. Do you remember that? I know you tested already. It was really, really a bad track. There were signs everywhere, and it was in this area right here. And like the arrows were pointing the wrong direction, and there were just like signs everywhere. Oh, it was bad.
Sorry.
No,
where am I going? Oh, left.
Look at your map. Look at your mini map.
Sorry. Where's what? Oh, this is a 0.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, you're cheating. You can't go that route.
Okay.
You're supposed to go underneath the bridge.
Oh, right, okay.
Whoa. Yeah. Well, we're kind of making our own race. Oh, there's a pit
There's a pit
lane.
lane. There's a pit lane.
I get the 3 for having a pit.
Jesus Christ, I hate to be harsh, but that's a
I
0.
failed the bailout. I hit triangle at the end of the race, but my car flipped up in the air. Jesus.
If that was me doing it, that's a 0 for me. I'm sorry.
Well, a 1 because it's doable. To me, a 0 is something you can't finish. No, they didn't.
What?
A 3? Oh, yeah, Evil gave it. Oh my god.
No, I'm not having that. No. Oh, this is where we need to be critical, and same as when you do around. We have to point out both each other's fucking faults.
You want to do it in supers? Does it look right? Does it look right?
What about the tally?
Everything looks good. Catch up, well, there was a really, really tight section, but there's not much you can do there. There's just nothing you can do. The one thing I give you credit for is making a track in an area where most people don't make it, and you made it enjoyable. Like, what are you racing, Martin?
Tally.
Can I have it? Huh?
Ah.
Yeah, I don't. That's the only part.
Yeah, that
can I have,
section.
Martin, are you still here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still here. If you put a if you can put a sign up there, that'd be great. Then you can see that sign coming.
Maybe like a
maybe
stunt,
just like
a stunt prop that's kind of like a
just
circular.
any sort of sign, just like the 0 sign or something like that. It's just so when you come down your corner, you can actually see that you need to turn, so you can see it's blocked off.
One of those stunt props would work as well, just to kind of guide you that way. That was a section I was talking. I don't know where you're at, Martin.
Oh, I'm way back.
And you used a different color stunt props for the pit lane, which is smart. That other track we just did, it just with a different color propping, just I don't know, it's a turn off to me. I think. If you want it green, leave it green, but parts are green and purple and red, and you have a reasoning. What is in the middle of this is really cool looking. Of the race, like where you have, I guess it's probably the start finish. Oh, no, it's not. It's the part where you have like all kinds of things. It looks neat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Just something to look at. $255.
Have you got any? Have you got any stunt props left, Obst, or not? Because I'm sort of like thinking in layman's terms, something like Dundred terms, like me. If you had some props left, so you could maybe put some arrows up to show which way people to go. I know the checkpoints help, but it always helps to have some arrows up as well.
The first time I raced this, I came around that corner where the dumpster jump is, and I went around too fast. I had no choice but to take the jumps. It worked though. I would love to see a prop placed at checkpoint 13. When you come around that corner, I always run head first into that damn concrete lamppost. Yeah. And it's just nitpicking things, you know what I mean? What did you have in mind for this? What did you put it as? A event track? Yeah, but I mean, once you know it, it's quite good. I always enjoy original things, you know, and you connect with things that people don't connect, and you, yeah.
Bollocks. There's maybe a little, there's a few checkpoints that could be changed. There's a few signs that could be put up, and a few things that could be blocked off. In my opinion, I'm not being harsh or anything, but I would rate that as something like around about a 3.25 to a 3.5, as it stands. As it stands. But like I said, that's my opinion. But I'm not one of the, testers. So, like I say, I'm being harsh. I'm just like being outside of the box. 83% now. That's ridiculous. I have no idea. I don't think so. Is it?
Yeah, 2 people haven't raced it.
I've changed it.
See, and I've reached out to Flaming several times. I've reached out to him to have him retest it, but he said he was going to, but he said he still hasn't.
Yeah, I did make a video and I put it up on YouTube. And I sent it to Brady. I'm not friends with Brady. Flaming, sorry. I know you've been on it before, Robs, but I have changed it since then, so see what you think.
Decided to do it in sports, Martin, just because we've done it in supers and muscles.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Something a little different.
You'll see when you get to it.
That means he doesn't know.
No, I can't remember.
It's a long track, so it's hard to tell exactly what, if you made like one change. Those were really the only ones that we had to test. There was only 2 new ones. We always get like 3 or 4 new submissions whenever he does one of his YouTube verified submission track stream things. He's on mute.
Well, that is a smooth stunt wall, so there's absolutely nothing else I can do there. That's the start-finish line, mate. There's nothing I can do there at all now. I did. It was stump block before.
The thing I like it is it's got a little, and I know I said this 100 times, but it has a little bit of everything. It's got some stunt places, it's got some technical, yeah, just got a little everything in it.
Damn it.
There's parts that I don't like about it, but there's probably nothing you can do about it. There's one part that there's a lot of stunt pieces, and it feels claustrophobic, but yep. Nope.
Yeah, that was me. I don't think that track should be... I don't think everybody's track should be judged by that one, because he's got the removable lamppost.
Yeah, and I don't. Like, I forget half the shit I do, so... I try to picture myself doing it, like, you know, with a group of 15 people, just... seeing if you could battle in places, make it in... Is it interesting? Is it just blah and boring? Yeah, there's no reason why it won't be verified, Martin. Unless one of the other two people...
See, there's nothing else I can do with it. I've done as much as I can.
Yeah.
I thought I did it before, but there's nothing else I can do with that track.
No, I think it's good. People don't like it, they just don't like it. There's not much you can do. You're not going to please everyone.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you don't like it, you don't like it. But, I mean, I've blocked off everything that needs to be blocked off. I've tried to keep it in between stunty and not stunty. You know what I mean? It's got a nice flow to it and everything, so, I mean, you know, what can you do? You can only do so much. I mean, me personally, and I'm not just saying that because it's my track, I mean, I would rate it around about a 4.4, 4.5.
Well, to be...
Because, I mean, there's nothing... I mean, there's nothing that I can't get the words out. There's nothing there that can inflict the outcome of a race apart from the hitboxes on cars and stuff, which is... that's out of my hands. I can't do nothing about that.
I have it at a 4.5. But in all fairness, if somebody does come in to try to be a dick, I will bump it up. I will bump it up to 5, and that's the only reason I did that. Yeah, and that to me, if you have feelings or you're just doing it out of spite, then you really shouldn't be a tester. Because people spend a lot of time on these tracks. And I know it's just a video game, but you know, still.
Yeah, but it's hours out your day.
I can't.
Yeah.
The only reason I put this track in the playlist, by the way, is because I quite enjoy it, and I haven't raced it in ages. I don't even know if
Any
it's good
track that
anymore.
I see that's got stump props that are on way around, it'd be sort of like 0.5, 0.1 down straight away. Basically because they can't be asked to change them round and it takes 10 seconds. It does to sync them up, but not to turn them round though, Obst.
Ops,
It takes about 10 seconds to turn them round.
Ops, you know how when you sink them in the ground, you know there's a trick to that, right? And it literally takes 2 seconds. Brady had to teach me it. I'll show you how to do it here in a second, because I gotta look at my buttons. Well, you may make new ones in the future. But yeah, you have to hold the R3 button down, and it just immediately sinks it into the ground. Yeah, you have to do R1 triangle and then. Yeah, if you want to do it after this, I can do a couple more, and I'm gonna eat dinner. Can you put Lucif's track in there? It won't let me bookmark it, and I haven't raced it until the very first one he put out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you could, yeah. I don't know if I'll do much racing after those two. It's early over here, but I'll take a dinner break at some point. I don't even know. It's only like, if it's 1 a.m. there, it means it's 6 here. Yeah, so we'll just do those 2 tracks if you want. We'll do your new one, the layout anyway, and then put. I may just do the 2 that you're gonna do, to be honest with you. I've been on GTA since like 9 o'clock this morning. Because I wanted to do my rally track and submit it. But then it was one of those glitched where it was 27 people. Remember, Martin, I was asking you about that? And whenever I try to pick it up, it messes up the glitch where you can put like cars close to each other, so I can't get 30 races, so I had to restart it all over again. Plus it's a rally track and nobody's really submitting rally tracks that are good anyway, so. Oh shit, I remember that. That's sucks.
All right.
I can't even come close to keeping up with the Yosemite. Is this track any good anymore? It's not a rated. It's not a rated track. It's a Brady track. It's an old. No. It's an old Brady track.
Zero.
I just put it in here because it used to be fun. I'm almost done. Oh, I didn't make it. Alright, yeah, if you want to host those 2 tracks. Alright, I'm gonna get a drink.
Yeah, I quite actually quite like that track. I would rate that around about 4.3, 4.4, something like that. I don't know, it's just a... There's a lot the same. It has, yeah. But as long as it's propped well and the sign, you know, as long as it's propped well and the checkpoints and everything are right, then you can't really go wrong much, really. I think he's just nipped off. Okay. Yeah, back to your track ops. If you put sort of like there's a few checkpoints that say need sorting, and sort of like put a few signs up so you can see how far you come, so you can gauge the corner a little bit better. I think it would be a very good. I'll have to go back. What I'll do is I'll go back, make a video of it, upload it to YouTube, and I'll send it to you. No, you don't. That's why it's always good to have outside influence from other people. Wow. Yeah, you see, that's the problem. That is the problem. You don't see it. No, you don't. It's sort of it's a track where I wouldn't know whether to pick supers or coupes, because there's certain areas I was thinking, bloody hell, it'd be good round coupes on here.
That was my exact point, Martin.
Areas, is that what you were thinking?
Yeah, because like some parts like that would be great in like a smaller class, but then it wouldn't be good on. And then
there's other parts you think, oh, it'd be really good on supers.
Yeah, that's why in my notes I put 2 and 1.
But it is only really the long back straight, so don't know. I'm not doing it tonight, but I will make a video of it tomorrow. Hang on, let me go back and save it. Oh, yeah. That one, bookmark job.
Well, Raceway or
Does marine safety, okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah, I've done this before. I think this is a pretty good playlist track. I mean, there's a few things that I think I don't like about it, but overall I think it's okay. Well, I just went for a first save because I'm testing. I'll let you two go because I'm recording now. Then at least I can see what's what, which is what I should have done with yours, obviously. Really.
I remember when we first raced this, when he first submitted it. I liked how big it was because there's so much room to battle and.
Yeah, there is.
And it's creative, you know. They put a lot of time into this shit.
And it's his first creation as well.
Oh really?
Yep.
I mean, so far it looks like it. I don't know about this section right here, though. I don't know if that's really needed. But
well, it does because it makes things more interesting. What I would say is, if he's got any props left, he's changed the ammunition signs over if he can. Because I think they've just looked god awful.
it's a great muscle track.
maybe block that area off.
Yeah, I didn't mean to go down there.
Yeah, maybe put a stump prop down there or something.
Oh god, this thing is bumpy and twitchy.
But I'm only going by safe randoms plate.
I still wish he would have put a stunt piece right there. To let you...
Just before you come onto the start-finish line.
Yeah, I don't know. It needs something there
Yeah.
because it's just blonde. You don't really know it's a hairpin.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's just nitpicking things, you know. But
it is. But you've also got to think of layman's terms. You know, like somebody who's never like raced it before and things like that.
and the problem
It's
is,
okay
if we do
if you
it,
like.
yeah, if we do it in a playlist, how many people aren't going to pay attention and smash into the back of you? And then you're 6 miles
Exactly.
down the highway.
And that's why there's signs all over the place on my track, which obviously I keep saying it will be changed if you know, if anybody wants to host an event to me, which I probably will do. I'll change things around a little bit. Hopefully there will be.
I think this game will be forever. I mean, I look forward to Red Dead, but I've looked forward to other games as well, and I just find myself coming back to this. And I don't really do missions. I don't really do the mission. I don't really do any of that. I just do what I have to do to make money. It doesn't buy the cars to race. Yeah. These people keep bitching about how it's dead. Like, it's not. I mean, it's dead but the racing community is still pretty damn big. I mean, look at your event. And it wasn't even, like, advertised, you know, and you had a pretty damn good turnout. Well, I've been watching it in the submission section, but I never seen when it actually got submitted, so I didn't even know. And then Martin did a good advertising job and posted in the Discord, and that's when I found out about it this morning.
Yeah, I'll send you an invite to it. It's just like our Fastlane Friday Discord.
It's pretty much Martin, Deadly, Surratt, little Home Away from Home.
Yeah, I mean, there's like about 30%.
Yeah.
It's like maybe there's not many people talking it, but once we get going, we never stop. It's okay. I'll send you an invite, Obs. Then if you ever want to race on a Friday night with us, you can do. Yeah, it's earlier. We do it earlier.
Well, it's a lot more. The thing I like about it, I used to really like Night Owl, but when you start getting some of the sweats in there, it's just not fun at all. And, well, they're just kind of asses about things, though. Smash you out of the way and just... Yeah. The Fast Lane Fridays are a little more laid back feel to them, I guess. That's what I'm saying. It's just Nido has a lot of new people in it, and they're not very good. Which is fine. I like the new people. Yeah, and plus it's keeping the community open and people racing, which is good for everyone. I think we've done, no, 60. We're 65 was last week, yeah. So over a year. That's the only thing that I've started since day one. And it's Trone, you know, he's not super well known, you know, he's just pretty cool. I choked at the end, Martin.
No, you're fine. I'm just checking the track out, mate.
I do like the pit lane change. Yeah, it was underneath the highway or the road. Yeah, yeah. And I really think you can even do it in the muscles. I mean, serious. It's not. It wouldn't be boring in muscles because there's a lot of technical turns in it as well.
Okay. Yeah, Lucy's track I would say around about a 4.2, 4.25, something like that.
It's gonna make it though, right? Well, if I rated a 5, it would. Yep.
I think it's a very good playlist track. There's just a few little things I would.
Who is Sam?
Changing.
Oh, okay. I mean, how can you do Sirius's track to 5 and then rate that one a 3?
Yeah, I saw Sirius's track, and I wouldn't rate it above a 4.
And that's what it is to me. It's a 3.5, 4. I mean, it's different
it's
and it's
good.
entertaining, but there's a lot of problems with it.
Yeah, there is.
I guess my
That's
point.
Why I would not rate it above a 4.
My point is, and you tell me if I'm wrong, but if JSP446 submitted that exact same track, we probably would have fucking laughed at him and told him how stupid this was. I mean, to be honest. You know, but since it's serious and everybody's played it several times, it got a high rating. It's not a bad track, don't get me wrong, but...
No, it's not a bad track at all.
I'm going to keep my elusive at a 5. Simple fact is that shouldn't happen. Atomic GP. I don't know. I tried to go. I tried to go back and delete all of Trust ratings and rate them myself, but yeah. See, that's what I'm gonna do, though. I agree with you. Like the ones that are close, I'm gonna give it another shot just to see if it's. Because maybe Brady put it on Coops and it should have been on Sports, you know, or something like that. Because I've raced tracks that I thought were fantastic and then raced it like a week later and been like, man, this is terrible. So this is a track that you're working on? Yeah, if you want to set yours up for next, I'll do this one and then yours, and I'm going to head off probably. Buckaroo Motor Raceway.
What do you want it on dirty? Do you want it on supers?
No, preferably not, but...
Sports
yeah.
Classics?
No.
Sports.
We can do Sports Classics, I don't care. It looks like a Sports or a Sports Classics, no, so... What's the name of this? Buckaroo Motor Raceway.
Right. Okay.
So this is one of them that is pretty close to the 3.9, right? Do you know that, one thing I wanted to ask you about is that F1 track that I think you really hated. I thought it was fantastic in the Turismos when we raced them. Yeah. I mean, you have to like that thing, but I might have to race it again just to see, but I had a lot of fun on that one, but doesn't mean it was good. I mean, you gotta be a fan of that kind of thing, I guess. It's like when everybody was dogging what's his name's NASCAR track, like that's what it's designed to be. Like it's designed to be the lock to one car, to the NASCAR. It's just what they do, you know. We might hate it, but yeah, I think I did as well, which is fair to me. Some people put it like a 1 or a 2. But that's what it's designed to do. I don't know if you've ever done any kind of NASCAR with those guys, but You get 30 people in there with Slipstream and Ketchup on, it's fucking nuts. That's you do though. I mean, when Slipstream and everything's there, you can't have anything too tight. Maybe so, yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that. But I've done some of the Daniel Plainview event, like, you know, the little races they have, and then it's a lot of fun. And it's not flat out once you get a bunch of people with Slipstream. You've got to know what the hell you're doing, or just smash into them. But not everybody likes that kind of thing, you know. I really don't remember where it's at. It's all stunt, which is designed to be, but I think it was well made. It seemed well made anyway.
My thoughts are it's very, very well made.
Oh, did you raced it with us, didn't you, Martin? Or
What's
this?
that?
Are you talking about this one?
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's very, very well made, but I think it's overpropped. There's too much. It's too stunty for me.
But is it much different than yours?
It's a lot different to mine, because the thing is, mine's got a break in it.
Yeah, now that you mention
this
it,
is just
yeah. Now that you just said that,
this is just stunt all the time.
Well, I think the barriers kind of throw it off, because it's that checkerboard barrier, and it messed.
Yeah,
it's more noticeable. Yeah. I've been kicked from a crew.
I think it's a very, very well made track.
Son of a bitch. Oh, you wiped me out at the end!
I never touched you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It was my fault anyway, the Jack the Blast corner.
Yeah, my view on that track is I think it's a very, very well made track. But I think it's just too much in your face. I'm sort of like sat on the bloody fence here. I mean, I think the propping's. I mean, I think the layout's great. The checkpoints are great. I just think it's slightly overpropped. I just think it's too much in your face. But I could not rate that below 4 because the raceability of it, I couldn't. Okay. I think it's each to their own on that track.
Yeah, I mean, the propping didn't really. I didn't mind it that much, but when you mentioned it, you could definitely notice it. But
I think the outside barriers turned over, so you saw them all the time with the rumble strips on the outside all the time.
Yeah, I mean, some of that.
I think it was
more noticeable. Yeah, it's more noticeable when you do that type of propping, but See, the range on that track we just did was 2 points, which is a lot. Some people rated a 5, some a 3.
Well, I can't. I mean, I couldn't see any issues with it at all, apart from being too overpowering.
I didn't even know there was notes for testers on the. I never even noticed that.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely couldn't rate it below. I mean, I'd probably rate it about a 4.5. And if he changed the colours up a little bit, or change the stump props around a little, turn the stump props round, so you didn't see the rumble strips all the time, so it wasn't so mesmerising. I personally think that is a very, very good track, and I think he's done a very, very good job of it.
I think it should go, but I hate to have to move my thing to a 5, but just to do that, but I don't know. What's 3.93?
Is that all it is?
Yep.
Nah. It's definitely worth a go. It should be verified that. It just needs to change.
I was going to take the Kuruma.
Taking the best deal, but never mind. I'm sweating your Toko. That's it, dirty. Just rammed straight to the back of him.
Well, I was taking a drink, so I just had my finger on the R2, and I couldn't use my other hand.
Yeah, whatever. The old night owl trick.
No, that's throwing out. I am. I have like the world's fastest internet. I could be though.
You look fine on my screen.
See, I like this section. I think it's so fun to race in, and it's challenging. Or some people can't get it right, but it's so
very,
fun.
very challenging.
To me, it's like so easy, but if you think to yourself it's too easy, that's when you make the mistake, and it's deadly if you make the mistake. Oh. Sorry, I missed a checkpoint.
Oh, we're going that way. Are we going that way? Are we going the other way?
Right, yeah, don't go in the tunnel. He said it was a... So does the pit come out the other side? Where does the pit go? Where does it exit at? The pit lane? It's under the bridge, right?
Nice tactics, dirty.
Well, no, because wouldn't it be faster to go through the pit lane? Okay. It's a good idea, though.
Yeah, you probably need about 4 of them, I think.
Yeah, and I think that might be a problem, though, if you put too many slowdown strips, but you have to, though. It'll be good. Oh yeah, because you have to make a secondary for everyone.
Damn it! Oh, I've binned it. respawn.
Whoa. Can you put, I know it's not popped yet, but are you going to be able to block this? Yeah.
Oh. Oh, oh.
Yeah, I flew off of it, don't worry, Martin. I had to respawn it. I do, like the layout.
Yeah, I did. What about putting wide stunt track down here and then folding it into one?
Yeah, you might have to put another stunt track next to it to make it wider.
Or use the wide stunt, yeah, the wide stunt track pieces.
You can lay them next to each other and kind of hide the rumble strip in the middle.
Yeah, just angle them up a little bit, or down, or whichever way it takes to do it. Side to side or whatever.
I really like the layout though.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like that.
You should have submitted this one.
Yeah, that's a 5 from me.
Seriously? Delete your other one and submit this one.
No, don't delete it.
Not delete it, but delete all the submissions. I think they're both.
No, the other one just wants a few tweaks.
I like that one though. It's good. You could race some muscles as well.
You and your muscles.
Alright, me too. Alright, Martin, you have a good rest of your evening / morning.
Yeah, I will be going on for the next 2.5 hours or so.
You're going to stay up for another 2.5 hours?
Yeah, I don't have to work till 2. I've got like another 14 hours before I go to work. Cause I'm be winter hours now, so I'm fine.
And you work at home? Is that what you said?